You know, guys, there's a season for everything, including when it comes to real estate. Some seasons are better, some times of year are better to buy or to sell. We're now into the fall, and it's going to feel like it this week. So the question is fall the right time to sell your house? With that answer from eXp Realty, Jeanette Womble. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me back.
Always. All right, so let's talk about it. I mean, there are better times of year than others to buy and sell, right?
That's what a lot of people think. However, any time is a good time to put your house on the market.
Okay.
There's just going to be different factors that, affect the amount of interest or, what your days on market could be to sell.
Okay. So what are some of the factors you want to consider when you're saying, you know what, honey, it might be time to go buy a new house or maybe move or whatever?
Well, right now is a great time because, as everyone knows, the interest rates have been coming down. So there are more buyers now jumping off the fence and thinking about finally making a decision to purchase. So typically in the fall, you'll have less buyers that will be looking for your home. However, you also have less competition because fewer people will put their homes on the market during the holidays because they're busy with all of their holiday plans and they have a lot going on.
That makes sense. So then you have less competition, maybe get a little more for your house, right?
Exactly, exactly.
What are some of the challenges that homeowners might face? Looking besides the competition thing, what are some challenges that they may need to overcome or to at least be aware of if you're going to make that decision?
Well, if you're looking to put your house on the market this time of year, the days change, so it gets darker sooner. So you want to make sure that you allow people to come into your home before it gets dark out, that you have better lighting in your home, that you're maintaining your landscaping better. We see, especially now, leaves are starting to fall. No one wants to pull up and see, all of your leaves all over your yard.
Wouldn't some people think that's kind of homey, like a Hallmark movie?
They might.
I mean,
However,
I like a few leaves. It makes me feel like fall is here.
Well, you want to clean out your gutters. You just don't want to be walking through a pile of leaves to get to the front door.
So what are some stuff then you want to focus on? What are obviously the lighting, as you mentioned, lighting for your house as light changes that come in the evening. What are some other considerations you want to think about?
Go ahead and decorate for the holiday season. When someone comes in the door, they love that feeling of the holidays. So it's okay to put your pumpkins out or start to decorate. You mentioned earlier today with mums and Halloween decorations.
Right.
All of those things give your house a nice, cozy feel. And people make decisions based on how they feel when they pull up in your driveway and walk in the door. So give them a great vibe.
So if it feels like grandma's house at Christmas with a cookie smell and a fall vibe to it, you find a guy in there with a flannel shirt on, maybe a little bit of scruff.
Exactly.
See, can you tell I'm ready for Hallmark movies?
I can.
There it is. All right, so fall, anytime, says Jeanette Womble, is a good time to sell your house. We'll put links at abccolumbia.com to her if you want to connect. If you need a real estate agent, there's one. But also, she's got great tips and things that can help you out as well. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks again for having me.
Guys, stay close. We are coming back.